Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is F1 Fanatics. Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the F1 Podcast.
in split explosion. Excellent.
Yeah. There you go. That was dramatic, wasn't it?
Wow.
Oh, everyone's feeling dramatic after that one.
Excellent.
Boom. But yeah.
This is what we do when there isn't much going on in the F1 world. We stretch out the intro.
Stretched a little bit longer. Swinging around.
So yeah, we're here. There's a few news stories to talk about.
There's a few news stories to talk about.
We've got 2021 Jonty with another question.
Oh, yes. And it's another good one. And they'll be interesting to hear your thoughts on... well, we're going on picks on games that we've played.
People don't know the question. We'll come on to that.
We'll come on to that. Yes. No. Yes. Didn't say the question. That might have been a hint. Clue 1. News, Stephen?
News. Let's start with Jenson Button is back. He's going to be racing for Williams.
Oh my God!
He's back.
JB!
He's kicked George Russell out the seat.
Love you, JB.
He's back.
He's back.
And he's going to win a world title number 2.
Here we go, JB.
He's not back.
Oh.
Well, he's back in the backroom staff of Williams.
Oh.
As an advisor.
Oh. Does this mean he's not going to be with Sky anymore? Because he's going to be an advisor.
Well,
but he's also got an Extreme E team that he's going to be racing with.
He's going to be very busy. Yeah. Maybe he'll have fewer appearances. So I was going to say Anthony Davidson's a sim driver for Mercedes, so obviously that doesn't. But obviously, we come on to other news of Jenson Button. That he's got his own Formula E team.
Whoa,
and
JB.
he's going to be driving for it.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if JB's got any rallying experience. Hell of a F1 driver. Very good driver.
Well,
done Super GT well as well.
It's his own team, so he's not going to get kicked out.
Well, that's very true. But it has a female driver alongside him as well.
Yeah.
I think that's yet to be announced.
Because the team's literally just been announced a few days ago. So yeah, he's in Formula E and he's an advisor for Williams. Very cool. Very cool for Jenson. He's back.
Cool. Very cool. JB is back and he actually is driving, but just not in Formula 1.
Yes. Yeah.
In Extreme E.
Yeah.
But
he's now the 3rd Formula 1 world champion to join the Formula E team owners.
I'll be honest with you. With Extreme E, with the launch of a new series, has there ever been a new series more exciting in terms of lineups than Extreme E? They've got 3 Formula 1 champions as team owners.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz is in it.
Yeah.
He's a head of driver. Sebastian Loeb is in it as well. They've got other amazing rally car driver names within it.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously, they're providing an opportunity.
Half the grid is female, half the grid is male.
Has there... That's a question. Has there been a launch of a new series? Because A1GP, I think, was mainly just kind of young guys going in. I don't think they got any established names to compete within the series. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what they're doing at Extreme E. I don't even know when the season starts.
No. No, but it's...
I thought all the teams had been confirmed and then Jenson out of nowhere.
What? There I am.
He's like, this is my week. I'm working for Williams now. I've got my own Extreme E team.
Literally mental.
He's back.
Mental. But that's going to be pretty awesome.
Yep.
I think. And what we are glad to say is that neither of us are driving.
Yeah.
Because that would be very expensive for the team and probably come at the expense of both of our lives.
Yes.
Judging by how we have driven on the World Rally Championship game. But yeah, other news, Stephen? Coincidentally linked to your top.
Ferrari! 16-year-old Maya has graduated to the Ferrari Driver Academy.
First female ever.
Bam. She was the one, I believe, who won the Girls on Track program?
Yes.
So yes, she has graduated to the academy and was probably the best positioned on the road to F1 for a female driver out there. Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
There we go. Big news.
Big news.
See,
I suppose Jamie Chadwick is part of the Williams academy on that front.
Fair enough.
And they probably have a more likelihood of success of promoting a driver than Ferrari Driver Academy, because Ferrari only have limited a number.
They have more seats than Williams.
They do. They have 3 technically.
Williams only have 1 really, and that's taken up by Mercedes driver most often.
You know
the
what?
Other seat's a money seat.
Correct. And Claire Williams is gone, so you know what? Ignore what I just said. Ferrari, Maya, woo! Congratulations, well done.
Yeah,
that
look
is
forward
fantastic
to
news.
see her career path.
Yeah, no, superb for her on that front. Congratulations. So it now is time for Jonty's question. You may have seen from the hint earlier that we are talking about, we have been challenged by Jonty to say the best Formula One games of all time.
And what Michael said earlier is we're kind of picking games we've played, because we can't really pick games we haven't played. Even though I know there were lots of great games over the last 3 decades in Formula One.
Yes.
Where we've mainly played last decade games. Although there is an appearance from a game in the 90s.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it was quite weird actually. I would say with our affiliation with F1 games, I was very early.
Yep.
So I think 98, 99, 2000, I think I had all of those games. Then we kind of just had a blank period. Then we got one on the Wii, which
will make an appearance.
But that was interesting. Has to be said. That game. But yeah, we kind of stuck to, I kind of think, other things like Gran Turismo, Forza.
Yeah, Need for Speed.
Yeah, you know, those type of games rather than the Formula Ones. And then I think probably from F1 2016 onwards, we've probably got back into it.
Yeah, every single one.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go.
There we go. Shall we kick in with number 5?
Number 5, let's kick in.
Too sure. Don't kick people. That's just rude.
Just kicking in.
That's just rude.
Kicking in.
I apologise to them.
Sorry. Kick in.
Kick in.
Kick in.
So yes, we're starting off with the Wii game. We think it's F1 2009.
2010, I think.
2010. Changes.
No. It is 2009. It might. It's 2008.
There's Braun on it, didn't it?
No, it is 2008. I'm sure, because I'm convinced. Is that Braun?
I thought Braun. Maybe not.
Well, I just remember driving as Fernando Alonso in the Renault. So it could be 08, 09.
Yes, it was.
I'm pretty sure Kovalainen.
This is how well we remember this game. But yeah, we have a steering wheel for the Wii controller. You put the Wii controller in, or you can go without the steering wheel, and it's incredibly difficult. With and without the steering wheel, actually, it's an incredibly difficult game.
When me and Stephen raced, it was basically a fight for who could not finish last.
Yes. Well, we revisited it recently, and it was pretty shocking.
Yeah, we hadn't got better with time. You know, the saying of aged like a fine wine, it didn't. It didn't. So it is 5th and bottom on the list.
There you go.
But we thought it deserved
made the top
mention.
5, yeah, as the Wii game.
Yeah, you know, we like to spread ourselves across games.
Yes, coming in at number 4. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'll do number 4. What was number 4?
F1 stars.
F1 stars. This is a game that would have worked much better on the Wii because the Wii was designed for simple racing games such as Mario Kart, not for an attempt.
Race sim.
I believe it was the first Codemasters game, actually. So it maybe would make sense if it was F1 2009. Who knows? Well, someone will let us know in the comments below. F1 stars. That's great fun. That's basically Mario Kart with Formula One, and seeing cartoon faces of kind of Alonso, Hamilton, Rosberg. It was brilliant.
The characters look very wacky, and it's Mario Kart and Codemasters F1 game had a baby.
Yeah,
F1 stars,
and there were cool boost things. There was interesting things that if you crash too much, unlike Mario Kart, where your karts are indestructible,
you have to go in the pits.
You have to go in the pits and repair. And if you damage your car too much, you would slow down.
Yeah.
And you'd actually lose speed. You couldn't just haplessly bump into everything like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we did.
No, I smashed it.
Yeah. No, Stephen actually did smash it.
Dominant.
I did not do well. From memory of playing that game. Yes, that is number 4.
Yes, number 3 is F1 2020 with the introduction of my team creating Fanatics Racing. Is that what we called it? Fanatics Racing Team? Or was that a motorsport?
I think it was I think it was Fanatics F1.
Yeah, there we go. That's great fun. Having choosing your drivers. Well, we were one of the drivers. Choosing all that stuff, it was good fun. And Codemasters have done a decent job at making an F1 game.
So the interesting one is 2019 might have got here if they've developed the story a little bit more, because I actually quite like the story element of it. Coming up.
The FD, yeah.
Yeah. But then that kind of just wasn't
like
developed.
3 races. And then when you got to F1, it was nothing.
It basically was nothing. They would get interviewed and something would like, Devon has said this about you. I was like, great.
Great.
Thanks.
Whatever I pick makes no difference to anything.
Nope. Makes absolutely no difference in the game whatsoever. I would have liked to have seen that develop more, but seeing as they went the My Team route, which is kind of some weird hybrid attempt at probably F1 Ultimate Team, but not really. They gave weird cards. It's on the list just for the pure fact of the social media meltdown that it had
yes.
with Valtteri Bottas having 99 awareness. That apparently he still has.
He still has. Because the cards were adjusted, but they didn't adjust that stat.
Nope. Because Bottas is aware. And I believe actually one of our favourite memories of playing F1 2020, when we were in full swing of it, was Bottas actually just crashed. He was going straight and then just went into a wall. Under safety car maybe, or it was something.
I'm trying to think, yeah.
He just binned it.
Was it the Silverstone one? After Maggots and Beckett's, and he just flew into the wall.
He just went into the wall. We were like, okay, 99 awareness for you. Oh, just poor Bottas. He has been the ridiculed of many jokes in 2020. Poor Valtteri. Stop it. Let's leave him alone. I'm sure Valtteri 3.7248 version with updates to its Java service will be much better this year.
I have high hopes for that new Java upgrade.
To go to number 2.
Number 2!
Formula 1 1998. Because I can't remember 99 or 2000 too well. Actually, no, I'm going to go 2000.
Ooh, change. Last minute change.
Because that had the Jaguar car and I love that livery.
There we go.
There we go. Go from there. Pixelated, terrible graphics, not great handling, but it was a Formula 1 game and it had the engine noise of a proper F1 engine. Were they V10s or V8s? V10s, I think they were at that stage. But yes, when you're literally roaring around and smashing into the walls in Monaco, it sounds amazing. going through the tunnel. I get deafened probably because I've got the volume on full. But it was a brilliant game. And I think a good effort back when EA weren't people that had no soul and wanted to absorb every ounce of money from your bank account.
It's gone full circle. EA have now got bought Codemasters, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we had EA, and then I think Ubisoft had a few games. Then we had Codemasters, and now we're back to EA.
And EA.
Come on, loot crates for 2021.
Hey.
Moves us on to the final number 1 spot. Motorsport Manager.
We interrupt this viewing of the F1 podcast for an advertisement on the Discord and Twitch. If you want to watch such games like Motorsport Manager every Tuesday at 8 p.m. UK time, then you can follow F1 Fanatics Gaming on Twitch. And also we will leave a link to the Discord server below. And it is such a great game with lots of fun and lots of enjoyment to be had. Make sure you join us on Twitch for the best F1 game ever.
We do that on YouTube, though.
Yes, no, that is on YouTube, actually.
On Twitch, we do daily streams.
Yes.
Of everything.
Yeah, no, I got that wrong. The advert. God, I knew we should have checked the script before we sent it to screen. Oh no.
Well, we'll fire those guys and get someone else in next week.
Oh, dear.
But we do daily Twitch streams. Motorsport Manager is streamed every Tuesday. And Discord is 24/7.
Yes.
Back to number 1.
Just is the best.
Just is the best. Motorsport
You manage
Manager.
the team. There's so much complexities. F1 is a complicated sport. And I feel it is the only motorsport game that kind of really captures the essence of that.
In recent times, because I believe F1 motorsport management games were big in the 90s. Obviously, you can check out The Outside Line.
Yep. Ash,
He's
stuff.
doing a run. I can't remember the exact title of the game. But was that even an 80s game?
Might have been
It's incredible. It looks incredible. But Motorsport Manager, probably the most recent, is the most recent F1 management game. Obviously, it's unlicensed, but you can get mods to chuck all the F1 licensed stuff in it. It doesn't have any of the licensed tracks, but it's great fun. We have great fun on it. We're creating our Fanatics Racing
team. We're going from F3 to F1 to Champions.
Yes, and it's going terribly and also incredibly well at the same time.
Well, we almost got sacked, and then we didn't get sacked. So, hey,
we also
join for season 2, which started yesterday, and you can join us next week.
Yes.
But Motorsport Manager, it's great. Obviously, you can't do the driving yourself, and so I suppose for the F1 style of things, the actual games themselves, if you want to drive and you want to feel like you're a Formula 1 driver, probably the most recent ones are the closest you could get. They still feel arcadey, but the visuals of it all, you can get your steerings if you got that money that you can get a Fanatic steering wheel and a kind of full racing rig with seat and everything. Then I imagine the gaming experience is pretty immersive. But
we're talking about Motorsport Manager, the greatest F1 game ever made.
Exactly, because we stream it on YouTube. Incredible.
There we go. There's our top 5. But of course, like we said, we've only picked games that we've played. So I'm sure there's incredible games that you've all played.
We would like you to tell us your best and favourite games. Relive the nostalgia of your life in the games that you've played.
Yes.
Tell us in the comments below. But yeah, that's it for the F1 podcast. Keeps it nice and simple.
Yep.
Mainly dominated by Jonty's question again. He's single-handedly keeping the F1 podcast going during this time of quiet news. God knows what we'd talk about before. We'd talk about what would happen if F1 drove in the snow. That might have been. I don't know. You
Sounds
see,
like a great video.
Luckily, topics like that don't come to light.
Be sure to check out our Snow Fanatics channel where these topics are discussed. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, so good luck finding that one. But yeah, that's it.
Probably a channel out there.
It probably is. And we have just made them boom. They're like, why have I got so many subscribers? Like going, Snow Fanatics! Snow Fanatics! Where's the F1 races in the snow? We don't even like F1. What is F1? What is F1?
What is
How
F1?
dare you? How dare you? Right, this is going off.
Back to reality.
If you're new around here, I haven't done so already, Stephen.
You can like, subscribe, and ding that bell.
Ding it! So far now, you F1 fans, keep racing!